Well, hello and welcome to the Market Motivators Podcast Report. I'm Kelly Kleinman. My guest today has found a unique niche in automotive marketing on the body shop side of things. Her work in sales, marketing, profit loss analysis, and business development are extremely noteworthy, so much that she's just won the Most Influential Woman Award for the collision industry. Congratulations, Micki.
Yay, thank you.
By the way, it's Micki Woods. Micki Woods is joining us.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Now, with all that said, she's also celebrating her first full year with her Body Bangin' podcast, focusing on the collision repair business. So congratulations on that.
Yes, thank
as well.
you. Yeah.
Well, thank you for jumping on.
Of course. I'm happy to be here.
So we'll start cranking away right now. Now, you've been in the body shop business since 2007, so you're clearly an expert in the subject. I've been focusing mostly on automotive retailing. With that said, we're hooking up here.
Yes, we are hooking up.
So how can dealerships that don't have an in-house collision repair service, and there's a lot of them, market themselves to local body shops to develop an incremental lead gen base, and why should they?
For the most part now, as everybody's seeing, these vehicles are so technologically advanced that the body shops are not just banging on metal anymore. I mean, these guys, some of them are like IT tech, technicians. It's their software, it's programs, it's technology. So first and foremost, that's a huge thing to remember. And I think there's a lot of respect that the industry has gotten, the collision industry has gotten over the course of time, because we realize how complex this stuff is. It's not just go pop this dent out. It's so much more than that, with calibration and all this ADAS equipment and things like that. So I wanted to come on today and talk with you, Kelly, because there's so much benefit for the dealership hooking up with the body shop. Like you were just saying, there's so many benefits to taking advantage of that relationship, and dealerships are missing the boat, honestly. And what does that look like? Well, they should be reaching out to your local body shops, because if a lot of body shops don't want to do the mechanical. They just want to do the body work. That's what they're good at. So for the clients that I have, I recommend to all of them, find a local dealership, send all your mechanical there. So they're subletting all the mechanical. Well, that's work for you. We know that the service drive generates a massive amount of profit for a dealership. So why not get that service work? Get the service work, then send it back to the body shop for them to do that. Parts, another huge profit margin for dealerships. So, there are a lot of great ways that the dealership can start to make more money by partnering up with somebody that's already in the automotive space. I mean, you kind of feel like it's a no-brainer, but for some reason, it just kind of hasn't really crossed the minds of dealerships yet for a lot of them. Some, not all, but I think there's a big opportunity there.
When you think about it, here's somebody who's bringing in a slightly or majorly damaged vehicle. Perhaps it's mostly cosmetic. So the next thing would be a question that could be asked after the work was done. Hey, do you want to keep the car? Why don't you go see Hal over at Subaru in Thousand Oaks, Westlake, where I got mine, and see if you can't trade it in, for
absolutely.
So right there is a source of inventory.
Yep. Absolutely. We see that happen in body shops all the time, where somebody's like, oh my gosh, I don't even want this anymore, because now it's tarnished in their mind because it's gotten to this accident. Even if it's, our goal on the collision side is to repair something to pre-accident condition, but there's always going to be some sort of loss after you've crunched something like that. There's some sort of what we call diminished value to that vehicle. So some of our guests want to get out of that vehicle, or if it's a total loss, they have to get out of that vehicle. So they'll ask the body shop, they're frustrated, they're emotional in that moment. And then they build that trust with the body shop. So if the body shop already knows, like you said, go see Hal at Subaru, go see JR at Jaguar. You need a new Jaguar. This thing's totaled. It's a great way to get referral work and it all starts, and I do marketing for shops across the country in Canada. And I always tell people it's relationship. Marketing is built on relationships, just like for people that are on the call listening right now, whether you're working in the service drive or you're a salesman, you need to build that relationship with people to get them to trust you. Same with the body shop. Build a relationship with people at the body shop. There's trust there with the relationship they have with their guest. That's a mutual guest of the dealerships and the body shops. Ideally, why not?